Do you know what's on my reading desk? Here are 4 non-finance books that have changed my life, how I perceive money and self-worth, and have made me rich in terms of my relationships, health, impact, success, and happiness. In the last few weeks, I've received a lot of comments from you to share book recommendations, to share books that have really impacted me. And these comments made me realize that I never really shared what's on my reading desk with you. And I'll take this opportunity today to share books that have had a deep impact on me in terms of my career, in terms of my personal life, and in terms of happiness. Before I get started, a reminder to 80% of you who haven't yet subscribed to my channel to do so now and click on the notification bell icon so that you can be reminded every time I release a new video. Your subscription helps with channel growth. It lets me know that you find value in the content that I bring for you and inspires me to bring these powerful videos to you. And now that we have you subscribed, let's get started. The first book that is on my reading desk is The Greatness Guide by Robin Sharma. Now, I must admit that I did not know about Robin Sharma until I started hearing about the 5 a.m. club, and I invested some time in really practicing the 5 a.m. club, and I failed at it. I've also done a video about it. It just didn't work for me. So when The Greatness Guide by Robin Sharma popped up in my Audible collection, I was a little skeptical. Not from the perspective of whether I would learn from Robin Sharma or not, but from a perspective of, will it really help me? Because the previous book, The 5 a.m. Club, I could never stick to that. But this book changed the way I looked at life. This book was an easy read for me, or listen in my case, and I was able to immediately leverage the learnings from this book to think about life differently. This book is designed as a series of short, impactful chapters, each providing insight and tools to achieve the highest potential in your life, all aspects of your life, be it personal growth, be it career, success, fostering meaningful relationships. It encompasses everything. Now let me talk about some of the key learnings from this book. And mind you, these are key learnings for me. Your key learnings when you read this book might be completely different, and I would love to hear about those as well. The first key learning for me was to embrace your inner leader. Leadership is about taking responsibility of your life. It's about making conscious choices and setting a positive example for others. By embracing your inner leader, you can inspire those around you and elevate your life to new heights. The second one was truly focusing on what matters. If you look carefully, there are just a handful of things that truly matter in one's life. The key is to let go of the distractions by identifying your values and aligning your daily actions to your long-term vision, your long-term goals. By doing so, you ensure that your time and energy is invested in the most meaningful pursuits of your life. The third one was understanding the impact of small daily improvements. That whole concept of Kaizen, which is continuous improvement each and every day, that leads to significant growth over a period of time. Whether it's improving a skill or enhancing your relationship or refining a habit, these small changes have a compound effect and remarkable results when you start looking back at your life. The Greatness Guide is a great resource. I would recommend this book to anyone who is looking to elevate their life, and the learnings from it can be applied regardless of whether or not you adhere strictly to habits like the 5 a.m. club, which did not work for me. The key is to take the principles that resonate with you the most and integrate them into your lifestyle. The second book that I want to talk about and has had a really great impact on my life is The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. A couple of years ago, I was really stuck. I was procrastinating rather than taking action. I was dreaming big. I have never had issues with dreaming big, but I wasn't really moving forward. I wasn't taking action. And that's when I stumbled upon this book. And I'm so grateful that I did. The book is a practical guide that encourages you to set ambitious goals and put 10x times the effort that you initially think is necessary to achieve those goals. Setting goals that are 10x times larger than what you think is achievable forces you to break out of the mediocre rank, and it pushes you to think and act at a much higher level. The idea is that even if you fall short, you will achieve far more than what you had achieved if you had set smaller, more conservative goals for yourself. But that's not the biggest mindset shift that I had after reading this book. My biggest mindset shift was that it changed my attitude towards success. Cardone reframes success definition. Success is not just a desire, but it's a duty and an obligation. Achieving success is the responsibility that each one of us has towards ourselves, towards our family, and towards society. This mindset shift helps eliminate excuses and drives you consistently to pursue your goals with intensity, because now success is one of your values. So how do you not live true to your values? That was the biggest mindset shift that I had after reading this book. And I go back to listening to this book every week to keep at the 10x action. I highly recommend this book, and if you can, listen to the audiobook. It is narrated beautifully and it motivates you instantaneously. I've had so many times when I'm feeling low or I'm feeling like I'm procrastinating, and I'll listen to one chapter and I'll instantly feel like I need to get started. I'll do the task and I'll make that 10x effort. The next book that I want to talk about is called The Six-Figure Hustle by Rachel Rodgers. Now, in my keynotes, in my coaching, and on my channel, I frequently talk about having multiple sources of income. My 20 plus years of experience in the corporate world has taught me that no job is secure, and it's foolishness to rely on a job for your financial freedom. The six-figure side hustle is a template for anyone who is looking to create additional income and achieve financial freedom. Here are some of the key learnings that stood out from me in this book. The first one is to not overthink and start with what you know and what you love. This book emphasized the importance of aligning your side hustle with your existing skills and passion, because oftentimes we start finding a new passion to build a new hustle, and that is a planning phase where no action is being taken except for the fact that you are trying to develop a skill or a passion area that you really don't have, which kind of postpones you on getting started with a side hustle. This approach of starting with what you know and what you love not only makes work more enjoyable, but also increases your chances of success, because now you're working with your zone of expertise and you can take action immediately. A recurring theme in this book from Rodgers is also believing in your potential and maintaining a positive mindset and a positive attitude when challenges arise. This mental shift can be a difference between giving up and pushing through to success. Another important lesson in this book is to have an attitude of scalability. This is thinking about how to scale your side hustle from the very beginning. This involves considering how you can expand your offerings, reach the broader audience, and eventually turn your side hustle into a full-time 6, 7, or 8-figure business. Diversifying your income stream is also a key theme in this book. You can think about multiple ways of generating income within your side hustle. This could mean offering different products or services, creating digital product, even affiliate marketing. Diversification can provide the financial stability and growth opportunities that you need to launch a full scalable business. After reading this book, I was able to launch my Career Accelerator program for emerging leaders, which has 5-star reviews from the participants and is often sold out. And the last book, I recently finished reading a book called What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. This is a book by Shad Helmstetter, and it was eye-opening. The way we talk to ourselves has a huge impact on our lives. Our internal dialogue, those thoughts that we often don't even realize we are having, can either hold us back or help us succeed. If we constantly put ourselves down or doubt our abilities, it affects how we act and how we feel. By consciously choosing to use positive language and focusing on uplifting self-talk, we can change our mindset and our outcomes. When I was reading this book, it made me think, I'm so nice, so positive, so encouraging to other people. When it comes to myself, I'm overly critical, and that being overly critical kind of pulls me down at certain times. This is not about just saying 5 affirmations in the morning. It's about changing how you talk to yourself. It's a deep book that dives into the science behind the process and shows how repeated positive talk can actually help rewire our brain and condition us and prime us towards success. It covers concepts like neuroplasticity, which is nervous system's capacity to adapt its structure functions and connections in response to positive self-talk. By practicing self-talk regularly, we make these affirmations a more automatic part of our thinking. The book provides a lot of actionable strategies to make this shift happen. It's a powerful reminder that our thoughts shape our reality, and by choosing to focus on positive self-talk, we can make meaningful changes in our lives. So that's it. These are the 4 non-finance books that have helped me become rich. They've helped me grow in terms of my career, in terms of business, relationships, health, and happiness. And I sincerely hope that they help you too. If you read any of these books, or if you have any other recommendations for me, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your recommendations, and maybe my next book would be based on your recommendation. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. By doing so, you help in increasing the reach of the channel and help others who might benefit from my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a successful week. Bye-bye.